Business news at this hour. We hear more reaction to the 2023 budget speech. Analysts saying Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana's address managed to achieve the near impossible, providing tax relief to working South Africans while restructuring Eskom's debt, and all of this in a low-growth economy. Financial Director at Keegor Group SA, Michelle Austin, joins us for more reaction. Michelle, thank you so much for your time. I think South Africa has had this terminology of a pro-poor budget for quite some time. Would we say this balancing act this time around meets that notion?
Good morning. So I think it's been a very tough time for the finance minister. I don't envy him. I think, the tough economic climate, not just in South Africa but worldwide, makes budgeting in these sorts of times very difficult. So I've got a bit of a mixed reaction to the budget. I do think the right noises have been made, but it's all about implementation ultimately. So something that I read early this morning was from SAICA, and basically their theme is that culture beats strategy. And there's a bunch of cultures that South Africans in general and the government have. So something that the finance minister did bring up, for instance, was the culture of non-payment, which is basically crippling progress. But I think that's something that we didn't really speak about was the culture of accountability. Then there's also things like the culture of discipline, and something that wasn't mentioned in the budget speech that I think was really important that should have been was the looming water crisis. So there I think there might be a bit of a culture of procrastination.
That culture of procrastination also speaks to how the state in South Africa continues to fund struggling state-owned entities, in particular Eskom. And it speaks to, again, the notion of a culture of action, really, that is not taking place when it comes to a tough stance where failure is concerned.
100%. There is a lack of action, and that is the problem, and that's exactly what I'm saying. And that we're saying the right things, and it's not about saying the right things; it's about doing the right things. So a saying that I have with my team is, "Show me, don't tell me." So I feel exactly the same way about this budget. Is that it's all great and well to talk about it, but let's see action.